everyone. Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you all well. So, today we are going to start lecture number 4. So, before that, we some discuss topic which we have learned in last 3 lectures. So, in lecture number 1, what we learned, then lecture number 2, and also in lecture number 3. So, come to the page chapter number 8 or a page number 86. So, in lecture number 1, we had learned about the first the meaning of business finance. What is business finance? Then we learned about the need of business finance. So, for the operate and for the start the business and also for the running in long time, business finance is very important because without finance we cannot do run the business. So, which type of needs of business finance? So, for the establishment of business, then for the purchase of fixed asset, then for the current asset, also for the accidental requirements, uh, then for the modernization and expansion of business. Then next point is the importance of finance in business firm. Then honors fund. So in honors fund there is a three part. First one is equity share, second is the preference shares, and the third one is a retained profit. In equity share there is a three type: ordinary equity share, sweat equity share, and other equity share. And in a preference shares there is a two type: redeemable preference shares before the 20 years, and the second one is the after the 20 years. So, first one the equity share. What is the equity share? So, shares which are having a last right to receive a dividend as well as a capital is compared to the preference shares are known as equity shares. There is a 9 to 10 characteristics are given in equity shares topic. First one is a true owners. Equity shareholder are the true owner of a company. They have a right to cast vote as per the share held by them. And the rate of dividend is not a fix in equity shares, and dividend paid or not, that is also not decided because it depends on profit and profit related. Dividend receivable to such a shareholder is related with the profit. That means if profit is increased, then dividend is increased, and if profit is decreased, then dividend rate is decreased. Then the general meeting. Equity shareholder have a right to attend general meeting and also cast vote and elect the directors. Then repayment of capital. So generally share capital is not repaid during the existence of company, but at the time of liquidation, after repayment of all debt and preference shares capital, then capital is repaid to the equity shareholder. And if a surplus funds are available, then also. Then capital benefits and also registration of shares. Then types of equity share, then preference shares. And characteristics. What is a preference shares? The share having a first right to receive dividend, and also at the time of liquidation company of first right for getting the repayment of capital. That shares are called preference shares. Then characteristics: dividend, right to vote, preference, market price, proportion of risk, and repayment of capital. Then difference between equity and preference not need to revise. Then retained profit. In the last lecture, we have learnt about the retained profit or clubbing back of profit. So what is retained profit? I hope you all remember. So retained profit. Retained profit means when a company earn a more profit, when a company earn a more profit in a sound financial position, at that time they keep some part of profit in form of some reserves in business instead of distributing of all profit in form of dividend. And for that part of profit it's called plugging back of profit or a retained profit. and that retained profit is useful for the future payment of business liability and also for the reinvested in business. Many advantages are there of retained profit. Useful in times of recession, then it is very useful in implementation of future plan, useful to purchase new asset for a fixed dividend policy, then burden free asset, borrowed capital can be repaid and decrease in cost of capital. Then limitations of retained profit. So encouragement to monopoly, promote speculation, difficult for financial weak and foreign companies. Retained profit is not possible for the new companies and financially weak companies, and no benefit to the small investor. Then borrowed funds. So in borrowed fund, first one is a debenture. Debenture is not a capital. It is one kind of a debt for the company. It is a liability of company. When a company need a more capital, then a company issued a debenture to raise borrowed capital. So characteristics of debenture. First one, creditors of company. Second, fixed rate of interest. See, in a equity share, dividend is not fixed, but in preference shares, dividend rate is fixed. And in a debenture, also the interest rate is fixed. Dividend paid on capital and interest paid on borrowed capital. Sorry, borrowed fund. Then necessity, registration at stock exchange, repayment, and first preference for the payment. Then a types of debenture. So in types of debenture, in last lecture we learnt about the secured debenture and convertible and non-convertible. I explained in onwards, but from the textbook we have penned at that lecture. So now we start from the convertible debenture and non-convertible debenture. So what is convertible debenture? You'd all know, but in onwards, not in a textual form, wordings. So the debenture which at a specific time and as per the condition can be converted completely or partly into a share are called convertible debenture. If a company has made provision in a memorandum of association, then against such debenture, after a specific time at a specific price, shares are given in a pre-decided ratio. And the next one is a non-convertible debenture. These debenture are not converted into the shares and debenture holder are refunded money after a specific time and condition. Clear? Understood? Good. So now here we done all the revision of lecture number 1, lecture number 2 and lecture number 3. Finally we are going to start today's new topic, that is a bond. But before that you just read the types of debenture within 1 minute and revise and also underline the hard word and important words. So you have 30 to 40 minutes for read these 3 types of debenture. Okay, done. Good. So now bond. So what is bond? Bond is also one kind of borrowed capital, like a debenture. First one debenture, second bond. Bond is a borrowed capital and it is also debt and liability for the company. So it is an important source for a long-term financial requirement of company. It is borrowed capital for the company and also it is a debt and bond holder are the creditor of company. Bond is a debt for company, but bond holder are the creditors of company. They are paid interest at a fixed rate and time. The basic price of bond is usually more than debentures. A difference between bond and debenture, only one thing is that the price of bond is generally more than debentures. अदरवाइज दोनों में इंटरेस्ट पे होता है, दोनों में फिक्स रेट होता है, सेम दोनों के होल्डर से वो क्रेडिटर होते हैं एंड बोथ आर द डेट ऑफ कंपनी. मोस्टली these are the issued by the government, municipal corporation and companies. Bonds are issued by government, municipal corporation and companies and are also known as known by the name given in the issue. For example, Sardar Sarovar bond. Like a debenture, 11% debenture, 12% preferences, like that. Bonds are known by the name given in the issues. For example, Sardar Sarovar bond. Bond are issued for a fixed time limit. Governments and companies, when want to implement large size project, tend to satisfy long term requirement. Bonds are more suitable than public deposit. Company accept deposit from general public to satisfy the need for a short-term working capital. When company needs a short-term working capital, at that time they generally accept the deposit, and that is called public deposit. These are borrowed capital as well as debt for a company. An investor who invests money in deposit are the creditor of company. The time limit can be from 6 to 36 months. That means from the half year to the 3 years. Company paid interest at a specific rate of deposit holder, which may be quarterly or half yearly or yearly. It's depend on agreement and on a maturity of principal amount will be paid. So, according to the provision of a Companies Act 2013, excluding banking and non-banking finance company cannot adopt public deposit from public. That means banking and non-banking finance company accept the public deposit from public. No one other types of company accept the public deposit. Only a non-banking and banking finance company adopt accept this type of deposit. Next, advantages. But before that, you read the bond and public deposit and underline the hard words and important words. For both the topic, you have 10 to 15 seconds for each. Okay. Now next, advantages. Easy to receive finance. So well established and profit making company get finance easily from borrowed funds. The less expense in receiving finance. As compared with other source of finance, finance through public deposit is very less expensive and time required is also short. So it is very useful because it is less expensive and also less time consuming. Then third one is the asset do not have a charge. Company needs not mortgage the asset against getting finance through a public deposit. So therefore in the future this asset can be mortgaged to receive additional borrowed capital. So it is one of the best benefit of public deposit. Then fourth advantages interest is an expense. The interest paid on public deposit is an expense to the company. Therefore, it is deducted from the profit in calculating income tax, and the company has to pay less income tax. So it is one more benefit for us, because when profit कम होता है तो टैक्स कम आता है. सो इंटरेस्ट माइनस करते हैं हम प्रॉफिट में से, सो प्रॉफिट विल बी decreases, and that's why the income tax will be decreases, and company has to pay less income tax. So used as a working capital to satisfy the short term finance requirement, the company can get finance through public deposit and thus can satisfy the need of working capital. See, advantage of public deposit is very easy topic. You just try to learn head points, and detailed information is very easy for learning. So first, easy to receive finance, less expense in receiving finance, asset do not have charge, interest is an expense, used as working capital. Now in 15 to 20 seconds you read the advantages, and then we'll move on limitations of public deposit. So you have 15 to 20 seconds to read the advantages. Okay, done. Good. Now there is four limitation of public deposit. So there is uncertainty getting finance through public deposit because the mood of the investor cannot be predicted. कि भाई इन्वेस्टर है वो कितना इन्वेस्ट करेंगे कितना नहीं करेंगे उनके बारे में हम प्रिडिक्शन नहीं लगा सकते. सो थोड़ा अनसर्टेनिटी है इसमें. Then insecurity to investor, public deposit are considered the unsecured. Therefore, there is an element of risk for investor, not for the company. Risk for the investor. So it is not good for us. So that's why this one is a limitation. Then fair weather friends. So public deposit are considered as a fair weather friends. How? Because when the financial condition of a company deteriorated or damaged, the rumors about the company spread in market. See, when financial condition खराब होती है कंपनी की, at that time कंपनी के बारे में बहुत सी rumors spread होती हैं, and the depositor make rush to withdraw deposit before the maturity date. This create a financial problem for company. That's why we can say that the public deposit are called fair weather friends. Then difficult for a new and weak companies. In the beginning, the depositor have no trust in a new and financially weak company, because फाइनेंशियली वीक कंपनी हो तो उसमें कोई इन्वेस्ट करना नहीं चाहता, एंड ऑल्सो अगर न्यू कंपनी हो तो भी कोई इन्वेस्ट नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि थोड़ी ना सबको पता होता है कि इनका प्रॉफिट कितना होगा, ये कितनी चलेगी, अभी तो मार्केट में न्यू है तो डिमांड होगी या नहीं होगी. सो डिपोजिटर हैव नो ट्रस्ट अबाउट द न्यू कंपनी एंड ऑल्सो इन अ वीक फाइनेंशियल कंपनी. So therefore, the investor do not take the risk to invest a fund in such a company. That's why the public deposit are one kind of difficult for the new and weak companies. So here we done the limitations. First, uncertainty. Second, insecurity to investor. Third, fair weather friends. Fourth, the difficult for new and weak company. Again, you have 15 minutes. Sorry, 15 seconds to read the limitation. Okay. So now we revise the head point of advantages and limitations. साथ में करते. First, easy to receive finance. Second, less expense in receiving finance. Third, asset do not have charge. Fourth, interest is an expense. Fifth, used as working capital. Then limitations: uncertainty, insecurity to investors, fair weather friends, and difficult for new and weak companies. So here we done the public deposit. So we have learned about the three types of borrowed fund. आगे है अभी, बट हमने तीन की है. फर्स्ट डिबेंचर, उसमें था मीनिंग एंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. सो देयर इज अ 7 कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ डिबेंचर. Creditors of company, fixed rate of interest, charge on asset, necessity, registration at stock exchange, then repayment and first preference for payment. Then types of debentures: secured, convertible and non-convertible. Then we learned about the bond. What is bond? It is one kind of source for a long-term financial requirements, and it is also debt for a company. And then public deposit. Public deposit is also one kind of borrowed capital, but for the short term working capital. And advantages and limitations of public deposit: and easy to receive finance, less expense in receive finance, asset do not charge, interest is an expense, used as working capital. And limitations are the uncertainty, insecurity of investors, then fair weather friends, and difficulties for new and weak companies. So here we done the three topics of borrowed fund. And from the next lecture, we start will start from loan from financial institute. So here we done today's lecture. Note down the homework. So in today's homework, write a short note on types of debenture. Write a short note on types of debenture. What is bond? And any two important points, write down about the bond. And what is public deposit? State the limitations and advantages of public deposit. Only state, not explains. Only head point you should write in fair note and head point books also. Okay? Then, so total we complete the 75% this chapter. Finance, business finance, need, importance, then honors fund में equity shares, preference shares, retained profit, उसमें types of equity, types of preference, characteristics of equity, characteristics of preference shares, etc. points we covered in this chapter. Then borrowed funds में debenture, then types of debenture, bond, public deposit, advantage and disadvantage of public deposit. And the new topic, there is a loan from financial institute, will start from next lecture. So here we done today's lecture. I hope you all enjoy a lot of today's lecture and understood perfectly. If in one time you can't understand, please repeat the video and see again and try to understand perfectly. So goodbye everyone.